For an experienced doctor or a group of doctors, opening a medical practice in Morocco may seem exciting and rewarding. However, in practice, it is a rather complex project to set up and requires a certain knowledge of the terrain. Apart from the classic stages relating to the creation of a company, the choice of the location of the practice, knowledge of and compliance with the regulations in force, and registration with the medical association are key elements to be validated to hope to practice one day in Morocco. Firstly, you need to carry out a market study of your sector of activity to analyze the demand, the successful or risky areas for your practice, and the existing and future competition. To do this study should help determine the characteristics of the population, age pyramid, aging rate, increasing or stable, the average income of the population, and the number of potential patients per area. Once this information has been collected, it is essential to examine the medical environment. This involves, for example, taking a census of all the establishments that compete directly or indirectly with your medical practice. You will also need to check their distribution over the territory, by rural or urban area, to better appreciate the opportunities for setting up your practice. The choice of premises for a medical practice is also an essential step. It must be suitable for the professional practice of the doctor or group of doctors and above all for the benefit of the patients, easy to find, not far from transport. In addition, the premises must include at least a waiting room, a medical consultation room and latrines, and comfortable chairs. Indeed, a doctor's surgery must be a place that inspires security and privacy for the patient before any service is provided. To avoid any nasty surprises, it is important to estimate and budget for all the costs associated with market research, setting up premises, equipment, etc., and managing your medical practice, insurance, taxes, etc. This is a very important point to bear in mind. For some years now, banks have been supporting medical practice creation projects through financing. Owners of medical projects can thus benefit from very interesting financing, for example, that of BMCI Medical. This of course requires a convincing business plan. Register with the Medical Association Law N Degree 131-13 regulates the practice of medicine and gives the possibility to health professionals to choose between several legal forms. In the context of individual medical practice, in private practice, the doctor is responsible for his acts. In the case of a group medical practice, the partners must all be doctors and have their professional domicile in the group practice. For both individual and group practices, the doctors must all be registered with the order of the same regional council, by Article 4 of Law 131-13 on the practice of medicine. This law stipulates, among other things, that they must be Moroccan nationals and hold a doctorate recognized as equivalent to the national diploma by the regulations in force. Furthermore, the doctor must prove that he or she has never been convicted of any crime, murder, misdemeanor, not only in Morocco but also abroad. Lastly, the doctor must show that he or she is not registered with a medical association abroad and prove that he or she has been voluntarily removed from the register if he or she was registered. You are probably wondering where and how to register. Registration is carried out at the Regional Council of the Medical Association in each region. Here is a brief overview of the documents to be provided for both the private and public sectors, recommended by the National Medical Association for registration. The application form to be downloaded, certified copies of the following documents: doctorate in medicine from a national or foreign faculty, or any other diploma equivalent to the current texts published and promulgated in the official bulletin. Diploma attesting to the specialty or qualification. Recent criminal record of 3 months or another similar official document, national identity card. A legalized declaration on the applicant's honor certifying that he/she is not a member of a foreign medical order. An identity photo of the applicant. Proof of payment of annual fees, i.e. ordinary fees and installation fees, for doctors in the private sector. Conditions for obtaining permission to open a medical practice. Apart from the quantitative aspect of the field data collected, and the parameters mentioned, a medical practice must comply fully with all the applicable location and safety measures. As a legal obligation, it is worth noting that a practice can only be opened to patients after the control of a commission appointed by the Regional Council of the Order of Physicians with territorial jurisdiction. The application can be made in 2 ways, either by physical deposit at the headquarters of the Regional Council, against receipt, or by registered letter with acknowledgement of receipt. 30 days after the application, the said commission is responsible for examining the conformity of the premises with the regulatory requirements observed in the context of general medicine and the various medical specialities. The following documents must be provided to constitute the file. The application attests to the address of the practice. The decision to register with the National Order of Physicians. List of equipment available. A document certifying the professional domicile, lease contract, property deed. A contribution of 2,000 DHS for general medicine and 1,000 DHS for specialized medicine. Following the control, a certificate of conformity is issued to the doctor by the President of the Regional Council to allow him to open officially. With this highly important document, the doctor can open in complete safety, without the risk of paying fines. And if the practice is reorganized or extended, a new inspection must be carried out to establish the new condition of the premises. We are here to offer free face-to-face telephone consultations to help you start your business and give you more information. We have helped many people in different industries, and we would like to help you too. And all we discussed in this video, you will find the link to the document in the description box of this video. Please click the like button and leave a comment below. And make sure to subscribe to this channel.